Welcome into Noble Fates. It's been a while since last Noble Fates video, and since last video we have got two content updates. One just because it's nice thing to have, and for some reason most people want it on every single game. And the second is actually very useful, which we just got yesterday. So let's jump on first this nice thing to have update and content what we have, and second this actually very useful. So when you start your new game, you have this new group. We have a few buttons under these characters. Reroll, you can replace these characters one by one, then you can rename them however you want, and then you can fully customize your characters, because for some reason people won't do this, even it doesn't have anything to do with anything, but people want to have it, and now we have it. You can customize these characters like these bloody Sims. There's so many different options, all kind of different presets, and then you can change these scalings however you want. Like so much what you can edit. So if you're a person who likes to custom the characters, now you can do so. And of course, when you maybe use 3 hours building these 3 characters, which you will start with, and then some awful looking people is joining in your kingdom, what you can do next? So once you jump in game, we have these characters up here. We have a new button here, edit appearance. So you can change this appearance whenever you want, however you want. So if you want that you have every single person skin is pink, you can do it. You can edit your characters however you want. You can change their names. So now you can customize, like fully customize your characters all the time. It would be kind of cool if we would have like a workbench for customization, and it would use some resource like dye or something what you get for flowers. So it's not just free to edit mid-game however you want. So it would be like some kind of hairdresser or something. But maybe we get that in later and in future. But right now, just click edit button, switch your character, close, and that's it. But then that actually a very interesting cool thing is that now we have a locks, and we can change who can walk through that door which is locked. Wonderful thing. Now you can change all your nobles. You can make example private rooms for everyone, and like nobody else can walk in. Of course, you'll be able to, or you will give a room anyway for your nobles, so they are satisfied. But now you can also lock the door, and only that owner of that room, example, can walk there if you want to do so. You can choose, can serf use that room. You can have just own area for slaves, and slaves can't go, example, outside of your kingdom or your main area, so to speak. So now you have much more control over your people, because, well, obviously it doesn't matter, is it trenches around your base or your kingdom, or is it just actual walls, and then you have door there. And so far, if there's resources outside of your main area behind your walls, and your serfs are building something and they need resources, well, your serfs can still go out there, get resources. But now you can just lock the door. Serfs doesn't go outside of walls, they just stay inside walls. So that's extremely exciting. And also because animals, they've been able to open doors. Actually, let's try something. I just got in my mind. Can you finally close gate? You can. So now, although of course we have a pasture which keep animals inside this area. But if you don't want to have pasture, if you just want, for some reason, I mean, have animals just in pen without pasture, now you can have it, because you can lock this door and not allow animals walk through it. There's also for wild animals, for bandits, and then also all visitors, mortals, animals, what we have. You can edit that. But that thing, what is interesting for future. Let's take a little testy. Opening door takes that amount of time. If it's locked, it's same amount of time. Of course, it stays open a little while. So if there's someone walking behind you, they can enter in the area. That sort of time of window of time when doors open. But interesting thing is that we have a wooden door with 68 health. We have a wooden door which is locked. We have 109 health. And then if we barricade, like there's a remove barricade, you first put barricade on your door, and then you also barricade it. So once that's done, our health is 208. So if we have example wood close by, example your outside door, you can reinforce your front door on your wall or your building, wherever this door is. You can reinforce from 68 all the way up to 218 health just for wood door. Just have lock and barricade, because you can stack those both health increasings. Of course, to be able to make lock, you need copper. But example here, we have a copper on ground, just waiting that someone is picking up. There's more copper. So that for one lock example on the one door, which is keeping your kingdom safe outside the gate, you can reinforce it very quickly and very easily this way. And then you just barricade it once needed. I hope kind of that we would have increase opening time for door which is locked. So there is like example, well, not necessarily opening animation for lock, but opening door would take a little bit longer when you're opening that lock before you enter. Because right now it's just same on both doors. You just walk in and that's it. So at least you can abuse this system until it will be hopefully edited at some point and patch it, and they will increase time what locked door opens. But overall, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I haven't like actively played Noble Fates for a while, but I've been of course keeping eye on a community, what's happening around game, and posting these videos for you. But I'm so glad to see that this game is slowly going towards more and more RimWorld and adding these elements and still keeping their own face and own style to do things and be as game, colony sim game. But this locked doors and being able to edit who is going through the door, a little bit making these areas more private if want, is very cool. Example, now you can just have tavern, and that tavern is only building where your visitors are, example, allowed to go. So now you can have like actual own people living their life, and then visitors are coming on your kingdom, and they are not living there like they would be at home. They are visitors, and they can only use, example, tavern, and then those buildings which you have rent them, or those beds what you have rent for them. But of course, if you have some issues that some location is unreachable for someone, example, let's say Fual can't walk through that door. I'm expecting, yes. So this is unreachable. So if you have rent houses or rent beds, and for some reason you see that those visitors are not using those beds, make sure that they are allowed to use that door, so they can reach that location. That's probably most common issue what's going to be with this update and with these locks, that people are forgetting editing these permits who can use this particular door. But hopefully this is much longer video than I thought, but hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Go check it out, this wonderful new update. And we are now about halfway on development, apparently. What was on a roadmap update from game devs. So we'll see what's going to be next feature updates. Super interesting to see where next step is taking us. Thank you so much, Killaby and whole dev team, for continuing this awesome job around this game. Until next time, stay awesome as always and enjoy Noble Fates.